So this project is called Tetractys, and results from combination of work from an artist, Sofia Real. She is here with us, came from Portugal, and Svetlana Rudenko, pianist, musician, and myself, I work here in Trinity College Dublin, computer science. So Sofia made these amazing paintings that you can see. In this case we have here two examples. And Svetlana composed music that tried to match these emotions and expressions. Tried to compose music based on her perception, visual perception of the paintings. And myself then I designed some animations that will also try to match both the visual and the music. So in this case we have a demo in which it's try to make it interactive. So you can match different parts of the painting and to play the music that it's associated with, that tries to transmit information according to the emotion of the part of the painting. For example, if I play the blue, it will start playing music related to the sky. And so painting we divide in different parts. Another part is in the center, which Sofia helped us to decode the information of the painting. The center will be more associated with the sun, it's brighter. If we click, there will be animation for the sun.
Even the light gets
yeah, and you can see there's a flower, so there's some interesting thing in this painting, which is a flower which starts to appear and disappear. We try to create also that effect. You can see here just an example of the flower disappearing and appearing. And for example, this one has music which is faster and resembles the noise of insects, because this kind of effect of kind of insects flying. And we also have the dark part, which has a more sad connotation, and the music also be more sad and becomes darker, and then becomes brighter again. So this is a way that you try to present the art in a different way, through two combination of two modalities, the visual and the music, to make it more engaging and at the same time give some cues for people to try to get into more the meaning of the art, both for the artists, but also for people who can, like Svetlana, who can express that through music.
Thank you very much, Gerald. I wanted to say about music and what is behind creation. My PhD research was based on synesthesia, neuroscience, and visualization of musical texture, because I discovered that synesthesia sensory pairings give synesthetes artists opportunity to transfer their experiences, for example, from visual to sound expressions, or another sensory pairings, as it could be visual, colors, letters, colors, numbers, it could be sound, taste. When I play as a concert pianist, I always have visual imagery that on the musical texture. So musical texture is inducer and of cross-modal associations. So this project was discovery for me. How can I reverse those expressions and compose music according to archetypes of art? And so Sofia gave description, and by this description, so I was able, by my musical experience, to create musical texture, which is synchronized experience of visual lines and shapes, and how the symbols arranged into musical texture.
Well, what I think it's interesting in this project that the three of us are engaged not so long time ago. So I think this is can get better and better from all three of us. It's that my work that's done on my own, hours and hours and sometimes months, the same painting, here can be connected with sound and movement, and that the movement, even if the paintings have their own movement, here they have a real movement that is done by João Cabral. The thing about Svetlana is really the interpretation of that movement and with sounds and the color. So I think this is something new that I think is really something new in the world, and I don't think it's. I'm not saying things just like that, but it's because I really think it's true, and I think we can develop something that makes people, even people that they are not so aware of art, of the importance of art in their lives, because art is important for the life of everybody, but like that they can get more into it in a more easier way. It's not in a simplistic way, but in a more easy way, and that is very important for children, for grown-up children, or not grown-up children, grown-up people. Still, something that I think it's going to be developed in a greater project and with success, I suppose.
So the project gives impression of cross-modal perception, unity of senses when we can experience not only hearing but seeing and have an aroma or different associations and sensations and be aware of it. So that all enhancing and contributing to more engaging experience of art and music.
Mm-hmm. That's clever. I think that's really the point of this project.
Yeah.
I think that's it. And I think this time we have it with without real paintings, but we can always have it with real paintings, and people can have in a different approach. Here, people can touch the screen, and another exhibition can have in a different approach.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, absolutely.
Can
Yes.
with the music.
Also listen to the music.
That's
And can I touch it?
It's everything.
I was curious about the bees, sorry. The insects, when it's finished, this part.
You want to try again? Oh, you need to wait to finish this.
When it's finished, it's
No.
when this part of the music finished.
The insect?
Yes, the insects. Because it was very...
We also have this side.
And the rose we need. Do you want to say a couple words about symbolics in the rose?
No.
Let's just
Because let people then discover
What to
themselves.
say about symbolics? Yeah, like the same what you say, that so is it like here is a daughter and
But you know something, when I'm painting, it's not quickly, but
because no, it's a bit.
but you think it's important for people to
Have definition, not necessarily,
No.
but
what can I can just say that
For us to develop the imaginations, it's good, but then we don't want to restrict the imagination of people. The middle as well can
Oh, you're still doing your job.
Yeah.
I think
it's good.
It's
Yes,
important
it's good.
part when I just because when people are going to look at this, they are not going to have someone that describes the painting. So they are going to discover the painting by themselves. When we start the project, because it was really the start of the project, I said a little bit of what's behind the painting.
Yes.
Even when I start a painting, I don't have this clear image. But when, as it goes building and building, because there's lots of layers, I can see, and I think this in this picture, I think it was important, the conjugation of the things. As I said, it was the water, the lake. Oh, sorry, too much information for me. So you touch that. So here you can see the changing of the white, the waves.
The blues, there's a grayish, brownish, and white.
And if we don't speak, we can hear the music. That really makes a difference. And then here, there's if we do it better, you can see the lava, or like if it's the volcano. And then, and then, and now it comes down with white. So see, but that's something that people will discover by the time that we come and touch. You see the changes and changes as the music changes as well. Even if my painting doesn't change, if it's there on the wall, this possibility of imagination. That's the important thing about this project, is the possibility of this painting there's. It's not stiff, but it's still there. It really has movement, and we can see that it with the movement.
It was very important to get some general description from the sphere for me to do
To
this.
start.
Otherwise, I won't be able to do maybe these animations that they really
And to
have meaning, because I cannot see well the lake,
Yes, of course.
the lava and volcano.
Yes.
Although that might not be exactly a lake or volcano for you, but it's a way of expressing some feelings, emotions that those
And
colors and
images,
shapes.
that they are important.
Yeah, that colors and shapes have some similarity.
And
with
for
those
you,
things.
what happened with the music with this after you did it after the animation?
No, before.
Before.
Before, that's because when I saw the painting, so it immediately brought me the key in which I composed the scale, and as well the texture. I saw, and then I read your description just to confirm that I'm on the right track. But first I wanted to discover my own impression, and surprisingly it's actually matched. It matched. And then after that, so that when the music was Joao as well, that so I gave him that, and then he created the movement, and yes, that came to synchronization. Thank you.